What's up, warriors? How you guys doing with your fitness journey? A lot of people are hitting me up, complaining, whining. Hey man, I'm not seeing results. What's going on here? Hey, my elbows hurt, my shoulders hurt. I was doing burpees and I was supersetting. And you know what? I'm gonna share some tips here and reasons why you probably ain't getting the results that you're after. Straight up. Because I told this guy, I go, you know what? It could be a lot of things. It could be that you ain't resting. A lot of times people don't rest. You never done nothing your whole life, right? So all of a sudden you're pumped up. 2023 is here. You're motivated and you go to the extreme. And that's one of the fucking worst things you could do is, take it to the extreme on your fitness journey, your weight loss journey, because the body's not gonna take that. The body's not gonna accept that. You never done it. It's gonna fight you back, and that's when people they just keep digging themselves deeper in a hole, or they end up quitting. So that's one of the problems coming in to a fitness journey, a weight loss journey with a lot of variables, a lot of I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do cardio, I'm gonna do two workout sessions a day, and I'm gonna go on this crazy diet. You're putting too much, So the key here is starting with your fitness and nutrition and the workouts. Be realistic in the sense that don't come in, trying to do 7 days out of the week. We're like, okay, well, you're setting yourself up for failure in that area because if you haven't even been programmed, if you haven't even been, doing it for a long time, like what makes you think that you're not gonna crack, So it's better for you to, set yourself up with like, okay, what could I really do? How many days could I really go to the gym? Because what happens is that a lot of people will end up doing 7 days, which they never done before. They'll burn themselves out and then they'll just won't go. So they'll just quit. So for a lot of my clients that I talk to, when I get them, always, look at their lifestyle, and ask questions, because a lot of them, I got to start them with 3 days out of the week, get the momentum going. Give me 3 days out of the week, and once I see you going for a full month, 2 months, and then we start adding another day, or now we could see, hey, you know what, you're handling business, you're on autopilot, let's add another day. And that's how you progress. That's what we want. We want to get we want to get the most results by doing the least possible. Not going fully committed on something that you never even done or experienced. Because like I said, a lot of times it's you're just setting yourself up for failure. So always watch how you come in to a fitness journey. Like I said, you have to plan it out. You have to have a plan. That's why I always say a plan is better than no plan. So like I said, for a lot of my clients, I set them up with, working 3 times out of the week, 4 times out of the week. It's always better than trying to come in. We're like, oh, I'm going to do 7 and I'm going to go all out. And you're just running on motivation right there, So pump your brakes, and be honest with yourself. What could you really give? What can you really do? And from there, that's where you keep smashing, you keep going, So that's one of the reasons why a lot of people don't see results or they end up quitting, because they come in from 0 to 100, which they're not even used to doing all that exercise, that workload, that commitment that they said they were going to be there 6 days out of the week. And all of a sudden, they only lasted 2 weeks and then they just didn't show up. So what's better? If you would have just said, okay, I could definitely go 3 times out of the week, and that's way better than trying to speed up the process, thinking that you're going to get the results quicker, and then just burning out and quitting. So that's one of the main reasons why a lot of people quit and they don't get results. And another reason, is because you don't know what you're doing at the gym. A lot of people go in there thinking that, lifting heavy weight, doing some crazy workouts, HIIT training where they're explosive movements, that you're all over the place. I talk to a lot of people, and once they send me their routine that they've been doing, I'm like, okay, well, this is not how you build muscle. And I'm like, this routine is from a power lifter. You're doing a lot of compound movements, very low reps. You know, like, nah, man, this is not the way. And they're shocked. They're like, fuck, I didn't even know there was a difference. You know, like, damn, I thought that's, you just go in there and you're gonna build muscle. I'm like, there's a lot of different ways, but for that, it's just a lot of people don't get that there's different routines for different goals. You know, like I said, once I tell them about hypertrophy training, which I learned, that's how you build muscle, burn fat. There's strength training, which that, you know, you build power, strength by by a different workout routine, a different style of lifting. All those you learn. You learn throughout the trial and errors, that which I did, because I did all of them. And like I said, you got to stick to one, because you're just all over the place, and that causes an injury. Just like that person that, I don't know who gave him that routine, but for him to do burpees and then get up and do he was doing some dips, and then from dips he was just doing a lot of circuit training, and that's, I mean, he was just broken down. He just didn't know why his body wasn't healing, what was going on. And I'm like, well, fuck, it could be a lot of things, So like I said, going in the gym and not having a plan, copying people, or trying to, see somebody's routine from YouTube, which you didn't even do the research on him. You don't even know what he's doing it for, what his goals are, what level he's in. He could be a power lifter, a strong man. He could be someone that does cross training. They do a lot of intense workouts. So you gotta know all that shit, or else you're just gonna, get yourself hurt and injured and shit. And now that's another setback, So a lot of times, like I said, the body's not even ready for that. You never even done that, or you don't even know how to prime your body, get your body ready for those intense workouts. So that's another one, And one of the most, the number one reason why is, your nutrition. A lot of people, they're not even eating enough. They're killing themselves at the gym, and then you're not even feeding your body what it needs. So, and I know, because that's what I used to do. I used to go kill myself in the gym, torture myself, torture my body, but yet I wasn't feeding it what it needed. So how was I supposed to grow? How was I supposed to, lose that fat that I didn't want, the 55 pounds that were just extra fat on me, if I wasn't attacking the root of the problem? And that's one of the hardest things to do, because nutrition, a lot of people don't know how to go about it. A lot of people don't know that it's just knowing how much you should be eating. You have to have a plan with your nutrition. You have to have a structure, macronutrient based plan for you, for what you're trying to do. If you're trying to cut, if you're trying to, even the people that are trying to bulk up, there's a way of doing it too. You got to have it structured where you don't just gain weight, bad weight. You're trying to gain as much muscle as possible, and get the fat off. So it's not just about eating whatever you want just because you're skinny, just because you don't have that fat that you think it's that it is fat. It's not muscle. So that's another tough pill to swallow for a lot of hard gainers and a lot of people that are skinny fat, because they think that they're going to create the shape right off the back by just eating more and working out. Nah, you're still going to have to cut. You're still going to have a plan to get all the areas that you don't like, where you're holding the fat off, and that's when you're going to start building. So that's one of the main areas I think a lot of people are missing. Besides the other ones that I talked about, coming in fully committed to something you never even done. Like I said, you know what? You got to you got to crawl before you walk. You got to walk before you run. Straight up. There is no rush in the process. There is no such thing as doing more and actually trying to get gaining more. You're trying to do more thinking that you're going to gain more gains. You're going to get more muscle, and it does not work like that when it comes to fitness and nutrition. Everything's earned, and it's going to take some time. So, those are some of the areas I could pretty much pinpoint right now where everybody's struggling, where everybody's failing at, and they're getting frustrated already. They're getting frustrated and impatient. And comes March, a lot of people are already like tapping out, and it don't have to be that way, So there's a lot of coaches out there that could help you guys. Look at their background. Look how they helped other people. If you vibe with them, if you click with them, then boom, hit them up, let them know and what you want to do, so you can get the fucking blueprint, so to take you to where you want to be at in your fitness and your weight loss and your mind. It's just stop the guesswork. Other than that, you guys run it. Let's go.